Oh my gosh. When I saw this product on TikTok, I flew to the website, purchased it right away, no questions asked. I don't think I ever purchased anything so fast as I did the Cordina Flower Curl. The Flower Curl is a heatless hair curler. It's an accessory you wear in your hair overnight to reveal frizz-free cascading curls in the morning. After I watched like one 15-second TikTok video, I was sold. I've tried a handful of heatless curling techniques and tools with some success, but there was a lot about this one that really stood out to me. I am so excited to try it for the first time with you in this video. We're gonna get straight into it, but first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Miranda. Welcome to my channel where we talk all things budget beauty. If that sounds interesting to you, then become the newest member of the Slashed Squad by hitting subscribe and the bell icon. Now, I had to wait quite a while for this to arrive. It does ship from the UK, but also because it's been going viral and it's so popular, it's been on back order pretty consistently. So I ordered this in, I believe, October, like mid-October, and it arrived in the middle of the holidays. All right, so let's open this up. Now, the Flower Curl is sort of a ring system, as you can see here. Now, the original version comes with 4 rings, but you can add on a ring for thick hair, and obviously I'm gonna need the extra ring. So in US dollars, the 4-ring version costs $43.25, and the 5 rings for thick hair is $51.36. Okay, so basically the first thing that really stood out to me about the Flower Curl is that this tool is pulling all of your hair up to the top of your head to do the curling. This is a lot different from other sleep-in heatless curlers because either your hair is sort of bunched at like the nape of your neck if you're doing one of those headband techniques, or, and I know a lot of you discovered me through my sleep styler video, you have all of these things hanging off of your head that could affect your natural sleeping position preference. So that was the first thing that stood out to me because I do tend to roll around in my sleep, and if all my hair is away from my neck, away from my face, away from my ears, it doesn't matter that I'm moving around because my hair's out of the way. Now, these rings are coated in satin, which is a very hair-friendly material. It helps reduce frizz and prevent breakage. This is also a non-absorbent material. So if you have leave-in conditioner in your hair, it'll stay in your hair and it won't get soaked up by the product, which I really like. And with that said, this is a product where they actually recommend you start out with completely dry hair, unlike other curlers where you typically have to wear them right after you shower and your hair's still damp. This is not a tool that you dry your hair in, which I really like because that means it doesn't necessarily have to be a wash day for me to wear this. And the last thing that really stood out to me about the Flower Curl is that once it's on your head and your hair's all wrapped up, it's pretty low profile. So you could even wear this to the gym in the morning or on a plane. And it's not gonna be like, you know, when you have curlers in your hair and it's a little bit obtrusive, it just looks like your hair's pulled back. Now, coincidentally, today is a hair wash day for me, so I'm going to wash my hair and then completely dry it. And then the next time you see me, I'll be getting ready for bed and I'll put in the Flower Curl. All right, I have just washed and blow dried my hair. You can really see how much of it I have, which is why I needed that 5th ring. So I did just attach it. I didn't need to detach any of the other ones. I just kind of scooted them over. All right, first thing we got to do is position the curler into a high ponytail with the hooks facing upward. Okay, I think that is good. I really want this up at the top of my head. I absolutely hate doing my hair. I could spend hours on a makeup look, but I just do not enjoy doing my own hair, probably because I have so much of it. So if I can really just get my hair done beautifully in my sleep, that is a godsend to me. Okay, trying to feed my hair through. Okay, we've got a good fit. It says to take one of the hair grips, which is just the included bobby pins. Probably should have opened this first. And put it through the donut part just to secure it to your head. And now we section. So I've got 2 in back. I'm gonna try to pull this like that here. So I don't wanna put too much hair in every ring. That's about where I'm at. I think that's pretty evenly spaced. So for defined and longer lasting curls, you can apply a little bit of water to the length of your hair before wrapping. For loose, soft curls, you can just continue using it on completely dry hair. So I do want to kind of take this to the limit. I'm going to wet it just a little bit. You don't even want it damp enough that it would like need to dry. You just really want to run a little bit of water through. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it around the satin ring. Now it does say that you kind of have to pin as you go to make sure that your hair stays in place, especially since I'm wearing this to bed. So I've done about 2 wraps here, and I'm gonna put in a pin already and just kind of go straight like this. All right, and keep going. I'm trying to keep it kind of like flat so that the hair itself isn't twisted as I wrap it. Okay, we have our first ring done. Okay, so now obviously you can see it's a little like off my head. So they do say to either use another bobby pin and secure this down onto your head, or they sell these little claw clips that I guess are the exact right size. And I'll just go ahead and use one of those since that's the purpose. Like that. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I do have layers in my hair, which is also going to be interesting to see how that works, because as I wrap it, you can kind of see like this little piece is going to stick out, but I'll try to pin that down as much as I can. So far, so good. It's not all that difficult, but we haven't gotten to the back yet. That one just seems a little bulky. I'm nervous. Okay, we have 2 sections to go, and these are in the back. Yeah, that might have been a thick section, because even these 2, like feeling them, are not as much hair as was in that one. My arms are getting tired because I just blow dried my hair too. It's a lot of time with my arms in the air. Okay, surprisingly, doing the back ring is actually not all that hard yet, because they do kind of like lift up. So I can see what I'm doing in the mirror, which I'm very happy about. Pinning in the back is a little tricky. This one has like a bobby pin kind of in a weird spot, but we've got that one done. On to the last section. I also just realized I haven't really been paying attention to which direction I'm curling in. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. I'm gonna try to get this pin like as inward as possible so I'm not laying on it. We'll see. Okay, I'm done. Hey! So first of all, this feels just like wearing it on my head very comfortable. It doesn't feel like my hair is being pulled. It doesn't feel heavy. And because it is evenly distributed, there's not like a stress point as if I were wearing my heavy hair in like a high ponytail or bun. That always gives me a headache, but because it's being supported, it actually feels really good. All right, so I'm gonna go to bed and I will report back in the morning about how it was to sleep with this, and then of course, our final results. Good morning. Okay, first of all, I slept wonderfully. The flower curl did not get in the way of me sleeping in any position. I was definitely tossing and turning last night. I was on my side, I was on my other side, I was on my back, and at no point could I feel anything being pushed into my head or pushed into the pillow. I could not feel it whatsoever as I was sleeping. This is the best sleep I've gotten wearing something in my hair. Now, taking a look at how everything stayed in place as I was sleeping, y'all know that I was the most nervous about these back pieces, and this back right part, this is the only one that sort of came undone as I was sleeping. Everything else stayed in place quite tightly. And this one in back too, actually, this one's wrapped up really well. So I think maybe that was more user error and I just didn't pin it well enough. And we've got like this little end sticking out. Now the elephant in the room, I obviously have a lot of like flyaways happening. And last night you could kind of see some, and these are just like smaller hairs that couldn't necessarily reach and be wrapped around very well. But just thinking out loud, the next time I do this, I want to try putting my silk sleeping cap over the whole thing. That really helps my hair not frizz up like this as I sleep. Let's just take it out and see what we've got. I'm gonna take the claw clip out first, find the bobby pins and just slide those out. Yeah, I'm just gonna start unraveling it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do y'all see this curl? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Oh yeah, one of these bobby pins in this back one was like not even in the hair. It was like against my head. So let's see how well this curled, even if it fell out. Okay, not bad. We definitely still got some curl on that. This is pretty easy to take out. There's this one. I think we're ready to pull this off. Oh my gosh. All right, this is straight out of the flower curl. There are definitely some sections that are tighter than others. I'm gonna try just running my fingers through, kind of loosening these up and hopefully getting these sections to kind of incorporate with each other. Wow, these are so bouncy and my hair feels so soft. And because I didn't use heat, like it still has that freshly washed feel and smell. So there's some sections that I'm seeing like down here, they're a little straighter than up at the top right here. I think that's just the learning curve and maybe having put too much hair in one section. But look at these top curls. They are so big and bouncy. So here's my plan. I am going to run some product through my hair, just like some oil or a leave-in or something. I'm gonna do my makeup and then I will share my final thoughts on the flower curl. I am back and I am impressed. So all I've done from the last clip to now is I combed through my hair with a wide tooth comb to kind of break up the larger curl clumps that were looking chunky. And then I ran this Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum through my hair. I got this on sale during an Ulta Beauty like hair love event. It's usually kind of pricey, but it lasts forever. So this is the final hair result, first time trying the flower curl, and I am so happy with how it turned out. Now, I would be totally fine running out the door like this. My hair feels and looks done to me, even though there are some parts that came out a lot looser or just didn't quite take the curl as well. But if this were for a special occasion, I might go in and spot touch up with a curling wand. This would still be way less time spent on my hair than if I were to go in and wand curl my whole head. But there are already a few tweaks that I've made mental notes on that I think will help me avoid some of these straighter pieces. A few of them I've already mentioned. One is making sure that I'm separating my hair more evenly into the 5 rings. Also, something that I noticed when I was watching back the footage of me putting this in my hair, I think it was just because I was sort of doing all the wrapping with my right hand. I noticed the rings sort of pulled all onto one section of my head, which could definitely lead to some looser curls like over here if they're being pulled farther away to wrap on the ring. So just making sure that I keep everything spaced out as well. And then mostly I think it's just gonna be practice makes perfect when it comes to clipping the hair after I've wrapped it on the ring so that way it doesn't come loose in the middle of the night. But like I said, for a first try, I'm in love with this look. It can only go up from here. Now, I did buy this with my own money, but I reached out to the brand to see if they could give us a little coupon code, and they did. So you can use Miranda15 at checkout when you buy your flower curl. All right, I wanna know, what do you think of this heatless hair curler? Do you think that you'd be able to use this in your routine? Let me know in the comments below. Today's shout out goes to Stacy. Thanks for being a member of the Slashed Squad. And join me over in this video next where I talk about and try some 2022 makeup trends I love and roast the ones I hate. I'll see you over there. Bye.